you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Doubt it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't afford it. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever reward. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? The Classic Codes disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. All statements made are alleged, opinion-based, and a part of a public discussion. We are content creators reacting to publicly available information, not journalists or legal professionals. Nothing stated should be interpreted as factual claims or assertions of wrongdoing. Viewer discretion is advised. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Only gonna do this once. Classic. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting. I harbor resentment, I know what you did me. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rib. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant it. Long as your actions match your diction, people gon' know that you standing on business. A lot of experiences come with this wisdom. I'm only giving you what I've been living. Enlightened now, but still remember the time my mind was a prison. Enlightened now, but still remember the time I felt like a victim. I remember. Talk. Enlightened now, but still remember the time I felt like a victim. Classic. Yeah. Lord God, let me fly, They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Selena, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. Come to crystal. When weather is storm, some people pull over when it start to pour. Some people pull over when it start to drizzle. Some people foul, I can't get a whistle. Make it or miss it, I'ma keep shooting my shot like a pistol. I need you to hit me, I need you to feel me, I need you clear as a crystal. For all of them, I gotta go get us. This language I'm talking is different. Keep cracking the code, stacking your dough and using these hoes for business. Make money with her, not children. We catching bags, not feelings. It's the reason why scars still leave a mark when they done healing. It's the reason why all of us guard our hearts after hurt feelings. There really is no forgiveness. There really is no forgetting. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Just stay on the mission. Set me free. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Just stay on the mission. Set me free. Classic.
Yo, it's Classic with the classic coats, and I got my dog with me.
What's happening? It's Tez from the Tez Down. It's good to see y'all tonight.
Yeah. Hey, look, we got a great show for y'all today, man. We got a great show for y'all today. The Art of Adulthood. If you haven't already, go ahead and get the free stuff out the way for me.
Hey, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
Look, since we did such a great intro, we not going to waste no time. We're going to get right into the show. But before we do, we got to say what up to the gang. We never neglect the chat. In Too Deep, what up? Mind Empowerment Journey, what up? What up? What up? Passport Skull, what up? What up? Conversation with Soft Rain, what up? What up? What's going on? 333-111. Yeah. Tez right here with me. James, what's going on with it? What's going on with it? He said, what's good? Roxy, what's going on? Cassie, what's going on with it? What's going on? Rigid, what's going on with it? Letitia, what's happening with it? KMS, what's going on? Peace, God. Peace, God. Jazz, what's good? Jazz, what's going on? Oh, my God. Chat 333 pulled up in full effect, huh? Let's go.
Classic.
It's one of them nights. Tez is one of them nights. They like it late.
Like it. It seems like it.
Yeah, it seems like it. Let's get right into the show. We got an icebreaker sliding over to our brother Illasophikal's. We actually gonna slide over to TikTok and look at one of these clips from our brother Illasophical. I remember before actually being able to just reach out and speak to Illasophical. You know what I'm saying? I remember this going viral before I knew who he was at all. You know what I'm saying? And we actually gonna start off as the icebreaker is good girls next to the 304s. Let's get it.
I'm a woman. So what did you say?
I said women don't like dudes who got their own, who don't need them. They rather deal with men who are not that intellectually aggressive, who gonna let them say what they want and do what they want. They rather deal with a man like, not saying you like that, but most women out here don't want to deal with a man who gonna say, baby, nah, don't wear that. Nah, baby, don't talk like that. They don't really want to deal with that. They rather deal with a dude who let them say and do whatever they want to do. And they think if a man be a man, he's toxic.
So my question was, do you fuck with a real woman?
Let me answer that question.
And the reason why I asked
is
because if you fuck with a real woman, she's going to agree with you. Hey, maybe I shouldn't step outside wearing this,
I respect that, baby.
nasty ass shit.
Let me answer that. This is the problem. The real woman is standing too close to the hoes, so we don't know the difference until we start talking to y'all. No, listen. I met a lot of women. It don't mean, I don't care if they from the hood. I don't care if they got two parents. Their interests are the same. It's like right now, right? If you see 10 lions coming down the street, are you going to try to figure out which lion going to bite your ass or not? You're going to be like them 10 lions. So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these hoes is on, so we don't know the fucking difference.
I'm a woman. So what did you say?
I said women don't like dudes who got their own, who don't need them. They rather deal with men who are not that intellectually aggressive, who gonna let them say what they want and do what they want. They rather deal with a man like, not saying you like that, but most women out here don't want to deal with a man who gonna say, baby, nah, don't wear that. Nah, baby, don't talk like that. They don't really want to deal with that. They rather deal with a dude who let them say and do whatever they want to do. And they think if a man be a man, he's toxic.
So my question was, do you fuck with a real woman?
Let me answer that question.
And the reason why I asked
is
listening. Because if you fuck with a real woman, she's going to agree with you. Hey, maybe I shouldn't step outside wearing this,
I respect that, baby.
nasty ass shit.
Let me answer that. This is the problem. The real woman is standing too close to the hoes, so we don't know the difference until we start talking to y'all. No, listen. I met a lot of women. It don't mean, I don't care if they from the hood. I don't care if they got two parents. Their interests are the same. It's like right now, right? If you see 10 lions coming down the street, are you going to try to figure out which lion going to bite your ass or not? You're going to be like them 10 lions. So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these hoes is on, so we don't know the fucking difference.
I'm a woman. So what?
I'm nice and muted. Ray said,
there you go.
what's going on? Ray said facts. James said, who is the real woman? Good question. Good question. James said, I kindly agree. Interesting. AJ said, we can say the same for men. Talk about it. Expound on that. Talk to us. We here for y'all.
Y'all are gonna love this show. If you can say the same for men, you are going to love today's episode.
Oh yeah. Ray said, I'm rocking both channels tonight. Ain't had no sleep and my eyes are not happy. It's all good, man. We appreciate you being here, dog. For sure. Stick it out with us, man. Yeah. Let's see. Jazz said a strong intelligence is much appreciated and needed. They perfect in the chat, Tez. They perfect in the chat.
Yeah, perfect in the chat.
Yeah. Ray said vapor bullets. So listen, I remember seeing this when it first went viral because this is a rather old clip, right? And I remember feeling like, Illasophical was spitting. He really was spitting because I think it's one of them things where like the sisterhood thing, the whole like sister code or sisterhood or whatever that is. I feel like that became the trump card somewhere along the lines. You feel me? I feel like that became the big joker, and like, having a good man by your side and being a wife to that man became the little joker. You feel me? Like the trump card really became sticking to the girl code, the sister code. Because even when you hear, oftentimes, when you hear the good women speak of the behavior of the 304, of said 304, they will give disclaimers, right? Believe me, girl, if you wanna, blah, 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 do you, boo-boo, but I'm just not blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? They'll give disclaimers. It's almost like, though I don't behave the way y'all do because I see it as something wrong, I'm not going to word it like that, girl, because some of her friends might be 304.
Classic.
Or she not going to word it like that because, she not gonna word it like that because maybe she used to participate in said activity.
Classic.
Or she not gonna word it like that because she worked with some women like that, or she don't want to come off as judgmental towards her fellow sister. And I'm all for like bring back shame because the confusion that it created, it is like 10 lions walking down the street now. You feel me? It really is. You have a lot of, oftentimes, how did I used to word it? Oh, I was telling one of my young bulls, I was like, it's gonna be a lot of times in this life, man, where you look at a female and you see the potential in her that she don't see for herself.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, until she see what you see, by the time she see what you see, it might be 10, 15, 20, 30 bad decisions later.
I'm only going to do this once.
So it's a complicated situation. Talk to me, Tez.
I mean, I asked you a question on my show the other day. And the question was, what happens when a man lets go of a woman and she leaves and she plays the field and then she comes back and says that what she found in the field wasn't anything compared to what she had with him. And I believe your answer was he never sees her the same again, and he already knows what it is at that point.
Yeah.
She no longer has that same spot in his life, which I do believe to be true from most men. Like, here's the thing. I've said it before. As an adult, if you go away for however long, you might as well stay gone. I mean, it's the worst thing. Like, unless you are someone, there are very few of us who are able to forgive and forget and move on. There are very few of us. To be honest, most of the time, you'll be paying for the same mistakes that you made for the rest of your life if they do decide to let you come back and keep you. And that goes for both sides. You know, I just think that for the most part, you know, men aren't honest enough about how they feel when it comes to these types of things. I think men need to give their opinions a little bit more when it comes to like the actual relationship. Like, I'm not saying talk about somebody else's girl. It's none of my business, and that's none of your business. What I'm saying is talk to yours. Talk to yours. The person you are involved with, talk to them and tell them how you feel before it goes south, so it don't go south. But the thing that Illasophical says is true. If I walk into a room and I'm looking for somebody, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I got to see them in so many different lights, in so many different ways. But how am I supposed to do that when they look just like everybody else? They acting like everybody else. You know, my biggest pet peeve is to see somebody bent over, shaking it around, and some other chick saying, "Hey," and slapping it. You know, I hate that. You know, I hate it. It's probably one of the most unattractive things that you ever see, in my opinion. But there's the vast majority of people outside. See, let me add on to the disclaimer. This is the human experience. On this show specifically, Tez and That Man Classic talk about our experiences in this life that we have lived. We do know that we haven't experienced everything. We do know that we have plenty of life experiences left to gain. But just because we have not experienced everything does not mean that we have not gained knowledge, wisdom, and power from the things that we have experienced. And we are letting y'all in on that today. This is not the normal classic codes or the normal Tez down. This is the human experience. We invite you guys to think with us and talk to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You do that every show, bro.
Oh yeah, here's the thing.
Every show.
There's so much growth on both ends that think about it. Think about it. The number of subs that you got and I got, they continue to grow, and they might not have seen the human experience at all. Ray said brought up an interesting fact. If y'all know me from frying, you know, people who roll the dice with their Yahtzee, if y'all know me from that, this is going to be nothing like that. So I'm letting y'all know, you know, you guys get to see what actually happens over here tonight.
Yeah. She said, "Let me hush and listen." You could talk, Jazz. Were you good?
Hey, no.
She coming to the comments. She said, yeah. True, honest communication works better with men and women because we both grown. We lie.
Who we?
Hold on.
Who's we?
Oh, you said why?
Jazz,
why what?
Fish now?
Kira in the building. What up, Kira? Okay. But nobody wants to hear what we got to say, Classic. LOL at this point. Just let them self-destruct in peace. You speaking on behalf of the good women, Kira? You saying nobody want to hear what the good women have to say, so just let them crash out? Listen, y'all know I'm with the Let Them Crash Out campaign. Classic. I got a whole playlist of just let them crash out. We just talk about the women that hit the wall in public every time they drop. Ridget said, "I like it, the wild antics, because I don't have to decode nothing." Jazz said, "I meant why lie?" Oh, okay. Why lie? Let me read it again with the why in there. True. Honest communication works better with men and women because we both grown. Why lie? It's a lot of reasons to lie, Jazz. I can't lie. You want me to list them, or Tez, you want to be the bad guy? It's a lot of reasons to lie.
I mean, let's face the facts here. Most people lie for their own safety.
She said, "I want to be soft and listen." You said lie for safety. Who you dealing with?
Lie for their own safety. No, what I mean is like safety and security. They're pretty interchangeable right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to be in the relationship that they're in, but they want to do other stuff too. They're insatiable. They want to be in the relationship that they're in, but they also want to do other stuff. They also want to be out with the girls. They also want to be, like Illasophical said, they're standing right next to each other. We were taught that birds of a feather flock together, were we not?
No, we were taught that. We were taught that.
Okay,
but you're right.
Sure I wasn't the only one.
No, you definitely right. You could see the 304 friend shaking it, and the woman who's fit to be a wife spanking it.
Or vice versa.
No, because then would she be fit to, is she fit to wait? Is she fit to be a wife if she's the one shaking it? The one that's fit to be a wife out of the bunch, you should see some difference. No, let's talk about the 10 lion analogy. Let's break this down before we move off the icebreaker, because we be spending 45 minutes on the icebreaker. We do it every time. But let's talk about the 10 lion analogy. If you're looking at a group of women in the VIP section, for the sake of this, let's say there's 10. Let's say 10 women, right? And they're in the VIP section. They all have it together. There's bottles over there. There's 10 women. They over there grooving. They doing their thing. Some of them got their phones out. Some of them, they fixing the women in their section being women in a section, right? Boom. From a distance, from long range as a man, let the 10 lion analogy. If there is 2 women that are fit to be wives out of that 10 that are in that VIP section, we should see something that distinguishes them. Well, so just let me, I'm gonna land real quick. So, for example, when that joint come on, taking over for the 99 and the 2000, right? The DJ get on his throwback set and he play back that ass up, and you already know it get him activated, right? The one that's fit to be a wife, maybe she the one that's always holding the phones. She's never the one shaking it. She holding the phones. Yeah, girl. Hey, you hear her voice on the audio, but you don't see her in the video. Or maybe the one that's fit to be the wife is the one that or she's the designated driver for the night. She the only one over there all the way sober. I don't know, Tez. I just think something should distinguish them, even if it's 10 lions, bro. We should be able to see which 2 are domesticated. Talk to me. He laughed. He laughed.
Classic.
It's a joke. He chuckled. Come on, Tez, help me, folks. No,
look.
Oh shit!
Look,
come on.
You like on this island right now.
Oh shit!
And like, I get where you're coming from, but fantasy is not something that I'm used to dealing with when it comes to you.
I'm tweaking. Chad, I'm tweaking.
Look, they are liberated. They are free, and they all do the same stuff. It's like roulette.
It's roulette.
The pastor wife got a damn near see-through dress on. What are you talking about?
You guys.
Where's the lie? The pastor wife got a BBL, and she ain't got no problem shaking it during Sunday service. This is my wife. She was given to me by the Lord. Everybody gaze upon her bosoms.
He has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. He has arrived. So I'm tweaking, chat. Come on, chat. Hold me accountable now. Am I being a benefit of the doubt ass nigga right now? Cassie laughing, Racehead laughing. James said classic Tez right. Come on, G. No, G. So you telling me when back that thing up, all 10 of them, even
all 10,
even
today.
Somebody gotta hold the phones, man.
No, they in there.
No, somebody recording.
No,
somebody doing it for the gram, Tez. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They either in here or they up here.
We gonna debate this shit. No, man. I think here's my vote, chat. Here's my before. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I think if there's 10 women in the VIP section from across the club watching and observing, if there are 2 out of the 10 of them that are fit to be wives, we would see some distinguishing behavior. My vote is that we would see some type of a distinguishing behavior in the 2 that are fit to be wives. Tez says all 10 are moving exactly alike.
There's only one caveat here.
Here he come with a caveat.
There's
See what
one
I'm saying?
caveat.
See, all right, come on.
Anytime there is a wife or a serious girlfriend who also has her man there, more will behave because he is there.
No, 10 women. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's 10 women, just the 10 of them. They boyfriends, whatever their status is, we don't know because it's just women. 10 of them in a section. 2 of them are fit to be wives. 2 are fit to be wives. Y'all telling me from across the way, if we watching them all night, we not going to be able to tell out of the 10 of them which 2 of them is fit to be wives with some distinguishing behaviors of any kind. 333 if y'all agree with me. 111 if y'all agree with Tez. Let's take a poll, man. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I listen, I'm inclined to believe that it hasn't gotten all the way that bad.
Well,
I would think somebody out of the 10 of them don't want to throw that ass in a circle tonight.
I'm only gonna do this once.
well, I will say before I decided to stop working in the clubs.
When did I become the one defending the women, bro? When did I become
I'm not even not defending them. I'm just telling you they gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it and how many times.
So you telling me the one that can you please put AJ? Can you put 333 so I know your vote? Because this shit going bad. Kira 333, please. If you voting with me, this shit. That's a lot of ones in the chat, and it's alarming because all the women agree with me and the men agree with you, which means,
Well, Classic.
I don't want to say what it means. Roxy said,
you know what it means.
Roxy you know what it means. Roxy said, first of all, I'm not leaving the house to go to a club and do any of that nonsense. I don't even like people. See what I'm saying? AJ said at James, no, we holding the phone like, okay, girl, go ahead, but hurry up. I'm tired. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, G? You telling me that chick is not there? You telling me that chick ain't
Classic.
There? Thank you for the real world analogy. Thank you. Damn, Miss Violet, you ain't with me?
She's telling the truth.
Because she gonna throw it in a circle. See,
no,
that's
she just telling the truth.
She gonna throw it in a circle.
Classic. I can solve this right now. Classic. Would you let your wife go on a girls' trip?
What? Yeah. Yep.
You gonna let her?
Yeah, I would.
How?
I would.
How?
I would. What you mean how?
She going to Jamaica with 10 women that's and 8 of them single.
And she gonna be the one holding the phone. Hey.
Classic.
Hold on. What does Classic always say, everybody?
What I say?
Classic always says, if the sentence start with, mine would never.
Jay said I'm lying. I ain't lying, folks. I ain't say mine would never, though. I ain't never say that. I never said that.
Do you want her to go on the girls' trip?
No, no. I'm on record. You know, I don't delete stuff like, oh boy. I'm on record saying I'm pew, pew, pew.
Classic.
Fuck nigga. hey, ain't no fun when the troll got the gun.
I'm only gonna do this once.
They thought it was just me. They thought I was the bad one.
No, it's me. Hey, look, no, for real. I just got done telling y'all, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all be in the streams. I just got done telling y'all, look, I said, you gonna have to make some concessions if you want to do what you want to do in peace. You is. And I said, I used this exact example. I said, I like to travel alone. I take one solo trip a year, or at least one solo trip a year, just for a reprieve. I like to travel alone, bro. Now, if the old lady like, I want to hit Jamaica, I'ma say something. And I was just in motherfucking Aruba solo. I'ma say something. That's a dictatorship you running.
Why you ain't say
you gonna lose? You gonna lose?
Why you ain't say so?
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, man. You ain't gonna win, folks. Look, AJ said you can't. What you gonna say, folks? Be real, Tez. Be real. I know. Everybody got their nuts. Everybody nuts dragging on the floor in the chat. I know, fellas. Yeah, everybody got the cojones. My woman going, yeah. Nigga, if you gonna take you a solo trip to Barbados, Dubai, whatever the fuck you finna go do, and then your girl say her and two of her halfway reasonably responsible friends finna go hit Jamaica, you gonna say something? You gonna say something? Now let's talk about it.
Classic.
You gonna say something?
Classic. Again, most guys do not go on solo trips.
Come on, I do though.
Yeah, but you most guys?
It's documented. No, I'm not
most guys.
Feeling more like a unicorn every day.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Outside of the two of us, how many conversations on live have you witnessed with two people that are on IMDb?
It be happening and shit.
How many people have you witnessed in these type of spaces that have performed in front of actual crowds of people in several countries?
He finna tell too much business.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
So I would think that you would have a different reaction for whatever you say compared to Jose the mechanic.
What you mean, dog? I'm not dog. Okay. Where's your piece on you? And we gotta move off the icebreaker because the ice been broke. We swimming. Where's your piece on your list of priorities? Don't lie. No, it's not. He just lied, chat. He just lied. We caught him. You said number one. How?
Okay,
How?
it's number two. It's number
How?
two.
How?
It's number two. It's number two.
Did you lying? It's not even number two.
What would you say? What would you say?
It's got to be third or lower. It's
What
got
would
to
be above it?
What you mean? What? Get in the bag.
Just give me some options.
Get in the bag.
Nope.
Number one priority for sure.
Getting the bag is not even number two.
On your list of priorities?
Priorities, yes. But like
that's what we talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Getting some money coming in front
okay,
of your
that's probably number two.
You'll work a job that fuck with your piece if it pay right for at least a couple years to get ahead.
Maybe a couple months.
Okay, so you will put some bread in front of your piece. My point is just rock with me. I ain't gonna walk you into a
number one. But see, number one is my health.
Okay, so my point exactly. So piece is at least third. Piece is at maximum is third.
I was including them together, but number one is my health.
Right. So okay. So your piece ain't number one on your list of priorities. It can't be.
No, health is.
Because if you want to take your black behind to Hawaii by yourself to go play in a world championship game, dolo, and you think the old lady can't tell you, hey Tez, me and my mamacitas finna go hit Mexico for 5 days, right, on some right quick shit. Tez, if you say something, G, you not prioritizing your piece, Tez. Be honest.
See, here's the thing about me though. If I'm with somebody and they want to go somewhere, I tell them to go.
So what we talking about then?
I'm not talking about me.
What?
And not if I did do that. I did go to Hawaii by myself.
I know, but I'm saying it's hypothetical, but it's hypothetical with some reality mixed in. What I'm saying is, bro, you're not prioritizing your piece. If you think
it's got to be peace first, and then I wouldn't say chasing the bag. That's not really what I'm trying to do. Like it's like I try to get the provisions taken care of because I have a child. If I didn't have a child, bro, I probably wouldn't even have a job. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is not a real conversation. This ain't a real conversation. Hey, James, where you at? James, no, you got to come to my side, James. He not having a real conversation. You like melanated women, right? It don't matter what kind. You like them with some tint on them, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're dealing with a melanated woman of any kind, I don't give pick one, Dominican, black, but some brown shit. You dealing with a brown woman. If you think your black ass going to be traveling clear across the world, dolo. And then when she want to go somewhere with a couple of her homegirls, you tell her ass you can't go. If you think
I'm tell you though, they go what they want to do.
Right. So but what I'm telling, okay. So if you try would you just ask me, would you let a chick go on a girl's trip? So you would too then. So you would too then.
I never said I wouldn't.
So what you asked me for? Oh man, hell no.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
We might have had different answers.
Man, come on, dog. Come on, dog.
We might have had different answers.
I'm thinking we going to the store. He got me walking on a fucking treadmill. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You know, sometimes you gotta check the temperature. I wanted to know if you had a different answer. And I'm pretty sure all of these people out there wanted to know if you had a different answer too. You see, he's not a misogynist at all.
I mean, they called me that early in the game. I was trying to help. Look, tons of mice.
See what I did there.
Tons of
I got you to do it. I got you to do it.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Tons of mice said, "Come on now, Tez. If we were wanting to harm you, will we be walking here on the path in the very darkest part of the forest?"
Right, tons of mice.
Hey,
tons of mice. We missed you the last couple of days, man. We needed you. We needed you the other day. We really did.
Come on, man.
I gotta fix tons of mice. I gotta fix your wrench. I gave one to McKinnon. I'm gonna give one to you too.
I thought I saw KMS in here. He said peace of mind is everything.
KMS in there.
Come on, man. What we talking about? He said no, Classic. That's different. No, it's not. Man, me and James into it tonight, man. We into it tonight. Because what is he talking about? He said no person, children, or job goes before my peace. Say that. See what I'm saying? Cassie said, Tez, he got a point. Thank you. Tons of mice said, come on now, Tez.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what we found out at the end. We was going nowhere. He talking like he disagreeing, he agreeing the whole time is crazy work. That's manipulation in its purest form, bro.
Classic.
How the fuck you gaslight somebody and you on their side is crazy, dog. I want to pick a woman from Classic's lot.
His fourth wife.
Hey, listen. Hey, everybody's talking
Classic.
too much. Everybody's talking.
Tons of mice looking for his fourth wife now.
Because who said I had a lot is crazy. Y'all think I'm rich on the low, huh? What you said, Miss Violet? Everyone should go on a solo trips. Nah, for women, y'all gotta be careful how y'all do it. I ain't gonna lie. It's not safe outside. James Holloman said playing in a sport to complete and overseas is different when a woman going on a girl's trip. No, it's not different. It's worse, James. It's worse, James. He's going over there. No.
While I was there.
I ain't even
what you told me while I was there.
No. I ain't gonna tell him. No. I'm not finna. Because I ain't that type of person. I'm not gonna dry snitch on all the athletes that be traveling across the world and shit. I'm not gonna do y'all like that. Because I know some of the athletes watching like class don't do it. And I'm gonna hold y'all down. I'm not gonna do it. But James, it's worse.
I gotta see them on the field. I'm not saying nothing.
Traveling across the world solo as a paid athlete is way worse than traveling across the world solo just as a man with a couple dollars.
The human experience. And I told this story before, so I'm gonna keep it short this time.
Oh shit.
Costa Rica is a funny place, and so are most of the places that I've gone to play at. And we pulled up in all of our Team USA gear and, looking like how we look, doing all of that fun stuff. And I started noticing that over the course of the week that we were there, that there was my number. Can you guys guess what my number is if you've never seen me play before? It shouldn't be that hard. But I started seeing my number all over the place. And then I remember walking into the stadium and I saw a poster on the wall. And I'm like, where did they even get this picture from? But they have a poster posted on the wall and it's me, it's stylized, and it's in Spanish. And then somebody walked up to me literally after the game, trying to grab my hand, and security grabbed him. And, I kept on going because you just try to get back to the locker room at that point because you don't know what's going to happen. You just beat their national team. You don't know if you're about to have a problem or not, right? And so we go to our private area where we're eating at. I'm not going to tell y'all where it's at because it's still private to this day. And the bell guy comes up to and starts asking questions. And they say, we need to see him. Now, mind you, all my hats have my number and my name on them. All of my hats, all my merchandise have my number and my name on it. You guys can buy my merchandise. It's on my website. And he says to me that there's someone here to meet me. And I'm like, that's impossible. That's impossible. and it's literally somebody that had followed us private place and paid somebody to find out where I was just to hang out. I signed an autograph. I gave away a wristband, and I think I gave away something else too. One of the cards that I had with me. And let me tell you, that's not where they wanted.
Classic.
That is not what they wanted. And that's just one story. Greece was worse. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It's actually pretty bad everywhere we go.
Classic.
It's pretty bad everywhere.
Wait, who is we? You talking about you and your team?
Athletes in general.
Oh, okay. Don't say we like that. Specify. You don't know my life.
Yeah,
Specify.
athletes in general.
Hey, I ain't went nowhere with
Classic.
He went to Greece. I went to Greece, but we didn't go nowhere.
Classic.
They gonna think you was there. They gonna think you.
I was, but not with you, nigga.
Hey, for the record, no, I did not let them get what they wanted. I never did.
Damn, James, I'm lying about everything, folks. He talking about
I never let them get what they want because I like being by myself when I'm in places, and I don't like to mess up my equilibrium before something big or after. So I don't play with what I'm not saying that out loud. I'll say it out loud if you pay me. Sorry, y'all. I got a whole nother chat. Let's just say any local delicacies. I tried to not even talk to them. Definitely not eating them.
Did you just call them delicacies?
So I'm trying to be nice on YouTube because you know how they are.
Kira
we got monetized Classic over here. I'm not trying to get him new.
You good, bro. Kira said, what's the hype about traveling alone? It's not really no hype. It just depends on the type of person you are. Like, I done traveled a lot, and I done been on different types of trips. I've been on group trips, been on family trips. I ain't never been on the couples trips, never will. But like I've been on different types of trips and shit. And one thing I realized through all of that is that I've never gotten on my own nerves.
Classic.
Like I done been, yeah. Like I done been
like to be around people in general. And it's harder to travel if you have a bunch of people with you. To answer his question, I've been to Germany. So yeah.
Yeah, no, not me. But yeah, it's really no hype about it. It's just depending on what type of person you are. Like, I done been literally in paradise, and somebody that's with the group that I'm with is like complaining about something. And it's like we in the middle of paradise. Like it's beautiful, it's tropical. We eating fruits from the bushes. Like what's wrong? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I wish you weren't here. Not like I wish you wasn't on Earth. Like I wish you weren't here with us. Like I wish your voice wasn't being heard. I wish your negative energy wasn't so close to my radius. You know what I'm saying? And it always be some miserable motherfucker. Or like I done been on long ass trips, and you got some other people like, this trip too long, I'm ready to go home. Well, take your ass home then. You know what I'm saying? Like just different types of shit. So like every now and again, I just like traveling alone and moving at my own pace. You got different vacation styles. You got people who like to plan everything out, have a full-blown itinerary. Then you don't even feel like you went on vacation because you had a fucking timeline the whole time. You don't even feel like you went on vacation. You need a fucking vacation from the vacation.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the other thing. So I have a really bad, and you know this, I've talked to you about it. I have a really bad habit of like going to see the real place. Like people like to go on trips and stay in the resort area. I like to go see the real place.
Me too.
Like I went to Greece to see Greece. You know what I'm saying? I went to well, I'm not gonna say everywhere that I've been, but every time I go somewhere, I go see the real people. I will say this. I went into Limon because Limon is where the real folks were. You know what I'm saying? I did not stay in San Jose. I went to Limon and all over the place just so I could see the real people and what they actually do and not have to pay American prices too. Because hey, I don't, it doesn't matter how much money I have. I'm really not trying to pay full price, you know, American prices for something that's overseas anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also get a better appreciation for culture and society when I actually see what people are actually doing, you know, and it's hard to do that with other people around you. I could backpack my way around anywhere. You know what I mean? Get out that gym, whatever I got to do, see it coming. But if I got 2, 3 people with me, then my senses are a little bit on the dull side because they can't see what's going on around them.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you travel, so you know exactly what I'm talking about when you go to see in the real places.
Yeah. I mean, I done been in some spots where I definitely felt like, all right, now it's time to go now, type shit. Miss Violet said, I think it's okay for a woman to go on a solo trip with her family without her spouse. People travel all the time without their spouse for multiple reasons and nothing shady happens. No, I'm talking about solo, like by yourself.
Just alone. Just get on the plane and go.
Yeah, like just you. Well, I say solo trip, I'm not talking about so like I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just absolutely by yourself. You the only one at the airport, only one, like the only person you know. I know some women, they join travel groups and they travel solo, but they stay with the group for safety reasons, so they're not technically solo, but they are, as far as like not being with nobody who they know personally already. I'm sure they get to know each other on the trip, but yeah, it's different stuff, different ways for women to get around and take care of themselves. Tons of might say I was in prison for 20 years in the Soviet Union. That's where I met my third wife. That's what's up. Yeah, we know
mice.
Yeah, we know what that's about. Let's see. Respectfully, a lot of things can happen. He's one of our grandfather the trolls, y'all. Just let Tons of Mice rock. Respectfully, a lot of things can happen when you travel alone. Yeah.
Tons of Mice been harassing me for 6 years, Classic.
James Holloman said it's always good to travel in groups, especially for women. Fred said, see, there you go. Hey, somebody slide over to the vertical.
Hey, you warned him last time he was here.
Yeah, give him a slap on the wrist, man. Give Fred a slap.
You warned Fred last time.
Somebody give him a slap on the wrist, man. 2 hours. Ray said, I was there for 3 months on a film crew. The women are different. We could have brought 10 wives home if we wanted to. Oh, yeah.
Dang, race head.
I'm not even going to talk about that right now. Traveling with someone can really make or break our relationship. That's why you need to know who you're with. Yeah, I think couples should probably take a trip together before they get married. You definitely do learn a lot about the person you travel with. Racehead said, back at you, cuz. Yeah, AJ said, I do solo all the time when I travel for work. Makes sense. You just got to know how to move. I mean, you think about flight attendants. She said, I agree. Yeah, you think about flight attendants and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're accustomed to moving and grooving in and out. You know what I'm saying? Solo, and know what to look out for and be conscious of and stuff like that. It's definitely a way to do it. Racehead said, Fred Flintstone, like him some Classic. Yeah, Fred ass on timeout. Matter of fact, did anybody take care of that already? Because if y'all didn't, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yo, turn the car around. Give me the walk.
All right, let's move off our 50-minute icebreaker. Told you, did it again. We did it.
Yeah.
We did it again. When men behave like Prince Charming, what are the results? Let's slide over to TikTok and see what that is. When men behave like Prince Charming, what are the results? We are going to listen to a brother with some caucasity in his situation, and we're going to find out whether or not this is a race thing, aren't we? Because everybody be want to talk about black folks and black and sisters and brothers and sisters. Well, this is a white man.
How many T's? White.
This is a white man, and we're gonna listen to his human experience. Let's get it.
Do you consider yourself romantic?
Yes, to a fault.
Really?
Yeah, because women pretend they like that bullshit and they don't. They like it until you do it, and then it gives them the ick.
No.
That's so true. Go around treating her good, kissing on her, and literally holding her hand everywhere, and then telling her she's the best, and encouraging her and supporting her and doing things for her that she didn't even anticipate she needs, and then paying for everything, and then leaving rose petals and being like, you know, today's the first day we met. All of that gets you just like, what a fucking loser. Like that's what they do. They go, this fucking guy's obsessed with me.
It is true.
Yeah, women don't like it. They say they like it. My grandma liked it, but there's nobody like my grandma anymore.
Do you consider yourself romantic?
Yes. To a fault.
Really?
Yeah, because women pretend they like that bullshit and they don't. They like it until you do it, and then it gives them the ick.
No.
That's so true. Go around treating her good, kissing on her, and literally holding her hand everywhere, and then telling her she's the best, and encouraging her and supporting her and doing things for her that she didn't even anticipate she needs, and then paying for everything, and then leaving rose petals and being like, you know, today's the first day we met. All of that gets you just like, what a fucking loser.
Oh,
That's what they
man.
do. They go, this fucking guy's obsessed with me.
It is true.
Yeah, women don't like it. They say they like it. My grandma liked it, but there's nobody like my grandma anymore.
And y'all said it was just the sisters and the brothers.
Classic. Classic.
Y'all said it was just the sisters and the brothers. Now explain this white man's experience. Someone do tell. Do tell. Are they all the same, Tez?
Classic.
Where's Mr. McBride when you need him?
Oh.
I'm only gonna do this once.
All of them, he says. He says all of them. Listen, man. Let me see. Come on. He said, come on here telling me and they handsome at SMH. Crazy work. That ain't his first appearance, man. We trying not to block him, but he's working diligently.
Mr. Classic. We have a threefold conspiracy right now. We have too many viewers and not enough likes.
Too many viewers and not enough likes. What is going on, guys? You know what? It's because we asking them. They need to hear from somebody else.
Hey, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic really appreciates it.
That's all. And let me know if they charge you. Let me know if they charge.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
If they charge you, send me the invoice. You know what I'm saying?
There's a thing called counter sue.
Yeah. Go ahead, hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Light that up. Yeah. AJ said, I got you. 24K said, I always layer my compliments with a little shade. How's that a compliment? How's that a compliment? Bless the like button. How's that a compliment? Racehead said, did you hear your hitman Hearns being put in guardianship?
I didn't know about that. I'll check it out.
No, I ain't hear about it, but he did take a lot of shots to the
Probably
head.
talk about it on Classic Code Sports.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Maybe we run the Classic Code Sports and the DDOG at the same. No, well, it depends on what time you do in Classic Code Sports. If I'm home, I
don't even know.
Yeah,
Racehead said he looked like Eddie Hearn a little bit. That's almost like saying all white people look the same. We're not gonna do that. Kira said true. Oh no, Jazz said at Kira true. Talk to my granny every day, and we have real talks. What Kira say? Oh, she said grandma didn't like it either. She just knew what was good for her.
On that, Kira.
It's rough out here. Roxy said this could all depend on what kind of woman you're dating. Old school, traditional, or modern. Know what you're dating. Nah, I just listen, Roxy. You don't like good guys either. You just know better too. That's what it is. Like y'all, we have cracked this code already. Women don't like nice dudes, but they do get to a point in maturation where they realize this is what's best for me. It doesn't give me the same butterflies as the idiot does, but this is what's best for me. But when every time y'all get with a nice dude, it don't even matter if he buff, look good, or none of that. Y'all feel like y'all settled.
Classic.
And it is what it is. Because guess what? The dude that end up with your funky ass, he feel like he's settling too.
Classic.
Dang.
You know, yeah. The only difference is when a woman settles, she thinks she's settling for less. When a man settles, it's because he thinks this is a good place for rest. Don't let it go over your head.
Classic.
I think that somebody had to say that out loud.
Don't let it go over your head. We settle for different reasons. Tons of mice said I was good for grandma 2 or 3 times a week. Yep. AJ said, hey, good man. AJ said, yes, we do. Yeah. James Holloman said, agree, Classic. James said, they don't. Roxy said there's a difference between liking good guys and thinking that you deserve to be with a good guy. What's the difference, Roxy? Tell us. Kira said, but all assholes are soft for the right woman. They'll have soft moments for you. And that's all a woman truly needs is soft moments.
Knocking
they just
in the dryer.
Yeah, they just
Classic.
Oh no. Nice guys finish last at everything. You forgot at everything. AJ said, why we have to be funky, Classic? I just felt like adding funky. It's okay, AJ.
Classic.
AJ, that wasn't for you. I know you washed up.
I'm not a bad guy.
Miss Violet said, not true.
Oh, no. How'd it go? I may be a bad guy, but I'm not a bad guy.
Right. AJ laughing. Ray said, and that's a fact, Jack. Yeah, AJ said, yes, love good guys. It all depends on the person. Type shit. Time said Classic.
Grace Head has been dropping so many of my one-liners from last night.
I'm only gonna do this once.
I appreciate you, Race Head, because that made me laugh so much. I had a good time laughing.
Yeah. Time said Classic and Tez. In the chat family, let's talk about money. Y'all, we're gonna talk about it. Look, I know the paint coming through. We just get warmed up, man. We just getting warmed up. So my dog said, so the question was, Tez, when men behave like Prince Charming, what are the results?
Man, usually it's catastrophic heartbreak.
Shit.
Classic.
That's it, Tez?
You want more?
Judgment, I'll suit. Come on, pug.
Wrong one. God damn it. Come on.
Guys.
Look, like here's the thing.
Okay, let's frame it different. Because that sounds too hopeless for me. All right, let's frame it different. Sure. What percentage of what percentage of men who behave like Prince Charming don't receive diminishing returns?
Probably 90%.
God. 90% don't get diminishing returns? So they get good results.
I'd say probably 10% get good results from it. That's a very conservative answer.
Go ahead, Tez. Why so low?
You got to remember. Do you remember the not Snow White? Do you remember Cinderella?
Yeah, a little bit.
I did my theater thing too. Before I jumped on the screen, I did my theater thing, and in Cinderella, he went around the entire kingdom trying to find whose foot fits in the slipper. He didn't change his demeanor at all the entire time. And to be honest, he never even found Cinderella because she was locked in the cellar. Everybody else was running to get his attention. He showed all of them grace, kindness, and everything that a prince would do in a Disney movie. And none of them fit the slipper. A lot of them tried to fit the slipper. A lot of them tried to shove their feet into it. And in the in the other version, I think it was a Groms, I believe it was, one of those two. They were like doing weird stuff, like cutting parts of their feet off, just trying to find it, trying to fit in that slipper. And let me tell you, most of the time, you're giving all of that good stuff to people that don't deserve it, or it doesn't really fit them. And they will let you know down the line that this was nice while it lasted, but it didn't fit.
Time said, I'm going to be totally honest with you. When we men can act like Prince Charming, you get less out of the woman you love.
Damn, not Grom. Sorry.
You good. Tons of Mice said, when men behave like Prince Charming, that shoe ain't fit. Time said, I agree, Tez. And that 10% that gets the result of the ones that make the coochie and the and the ones that they like. AJ said, everyone has to find that person for you. Everybody is not for you. Know the difference. Kira said, do all men go through that Prince Charming era and then eventually turn? Most men go through it, and then some men stay in it, which are the men who we now call today's simps. But most men eventually turn just because at the end of the day, they want results. Men are very results based. And so if they realize their behavior is breeding them the same results, they're going to switch something up to get a different result. Now, what they switch up and how they become, that's a 50-50. A man could become a complete and total monster.
Classic.
Or he could become an assertive, dominant, you know what I'm saying, well-to-do husband for a woman. He just knows, like, even though he love you and he would love to be soft with you, he just know being an asshole gonna get him farther with you.
Classic.
So women just gotta hope to run into the lesser of the two evils. But that's a great question. James Holloman said, I gotta say Tez is right about 2-0. Me and Tez agree on this. How he 2-0? James, you just against me today, bro. Who your football team, bro? You a Steelers fan, right? You a Steelers fan, right? You not, yeah. Cause this is something. It's something. What's going on, James? What you on with me today, bro? What's he that called me a liar?
Classic.
Come on, man. What's happening, bro? Ty said, Tez, those women knew the shoe wasn't theirs, but they was trying to fit it so that they could be with the Prince Charming.
Booyah.
AJ, yep, at Kira, yep. AJ laughing. James Holloman said, Kira, I don't think all men go through the Prince Charming stage. I do. I mean, well, not today. These days, you got some men, they start going through the princess stage in elementary school. Let's see, Ray said, look up the original versions of these fairy tales. They're very dark and demonic. The scripts are altered for modern times. Well, shit.
Yeah, that's Grimm. I said the Brothers Grimm, like I said, they was chopping off parts of themselves to try to fit in those flippers in the Brothers Grimm story. And not to mention the whole thing with the fairy godmother is a spell anyway. Could nobody recognize who this girl was? Come on now.
I mean, who made them? Who made these cartoons?
The Brothers Grimm.
No, who made these cartoons?
Disney.
Oh, okay. I mean,
not make me say it.
No, I'm not gonna make you say nothing. They cut me checks. I'm not saying shit.
I'm not saying.
I asked you a question and you answered it. I didn't say a word.
Yeah, well, I want to work for ESPN. So.
Hey, well, listen. They pay me quarterly right now, so I ain't saying shit. Time said I never, and because I ain't gonna change the world. Listen, if I knew saying something was gonna change the world, I swear I say it, but it ain't gonna change the world. So I'm gonna keep getting my bread. Time said I never grew up with my dad telling me I have to buy my wife a house and I will build a picket fence for her little girls. Have that expectation from little boys. My job is to protect and provide. Okay. But are you getting a good return on that investment today? AJ laughing. Roxy said, when people have a tendency of treating you wrong all your life, you don't think you deserve a good one or a nice guy. Okay. That's
Classic, she told you that you were too good, remember?
Yeah, I was. She was right.
Classic.
She was right. Shout out to her for self-awareness. Jazz said, but why some men are assholes though? Is it based on his experience? No, he an asshole because that's what's gonna keep you around.
Classic.
That's why he an asshole because he wants you to stay. Believe it or not.
Sure. It was a spontaneousness. We did a whole show about it, remember?
Yeah. Roxy said it seems too good to be true, and sometimes you don't allow yourself to go there.
He's too good. He's too good.
Well, I was. Let's see. Richard said funny as hell. Racehead said Disney made the new version. Time said Disney was for the little girls, not the little boys. James said classic.
Black
you don't
said that.
Yeah, James said classic. You don't see my pillow in TBE background on my picture. Ravens all day. Oh, okay. You a Ravens fan? Okay.
No, they're so small on our screens.
It's crazy because I'm trying to figure out why James my ops today. I don't know. Ravens, we ain't even got no beef with y'all for real. Jazz said, okay, I see. Yeah, man, but let's move off of this one, man. When men
Nobody
behave
have no beef. The entire league should be grateful to one organization.
Here we go. That bullshit. Let's see. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of the live stream. The art of adulting. Are we raising partners or dating adults? We're about to play some footage, and we are going to play it uninterrupted, chat. We will play each of these videos twice in a row. So everybody put on listening ears right quick. On some right quick shit. Hold on.
I turned my headphones up for this one.
For sure. Let me find the video file real quick. Where you at, girl? There she go. All right.
No, say what you just said.
I'm just saying, as soon as y'all realize the fact that when you get off of work, you don't get to lay down. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to relax. You don't get to go to sleep. Get it out your head. There's still stuff to do. We got laundry. We got trash. We got bottles. We got dishes. We got quality time. We have things to do. Now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock roll around. All right, cool. Go to bed. That's what bed is for. But at 5 o'clock, when you're getting off, you don't get to go to sleep. You don't. As soon as that clicks, it gets together. You'll figure it out.
You about to go viral for this one.
It's a real thing. Because when I get off work, I'm still working.
When did you become in control of my bedtime? Wow! Let me zoom. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Don't tap my phone with it.
And then point one. Uno, dos.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
No, say what you just said.
I'm just saying, as soon as y'all realize the fact that when you get off of work, you don't get to lay down. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to relax. You don't get to go to sleep. Get it out your head. There's still stuff to do. We got laundry. We got trash. We got bottles. We got dishes. We got quality time. We have things to do. Now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock roll around. All right, cool. Go to bed. That's what bed is for. But at 5 o'clock, when you're getting off, you don't get to go to sleep. You don't. As soon as that clicks, it gets together. You'll figure it out.
You about to go viral for this one.
It's a real thing. Because when I get off work, I'm still working.
When did you become in control of my bedtime? Wow! Let me zoom. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Don't tap my phone with it.
And then point one. Uno, dos.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Hold on, chat. Bear with us, chat. We don't want to do no commentary in between.
A lot of women in this area want to be treated like children. Yes. Y'all don't want to be a partner. You want to be treated like children. I want that man to come in and fund everything that you got going and take care of you and protect you and do all this, do all that. You're not giving him no benefit aside from refurbished that everybody else in the neighborhood done got. It's not that good, baby. That's another thing. Let's put that on the table as well. It's 100 women out here that can give him the same type of things that you're giving him or better. You're not special. You're not. What the fuck are you bringing to this table, bro? And that's real. But a lot of them come into the situation like, okay, I'm pretty, I'm God, got this, I got pussy out there, I can get in nigga on. Sure. But you're single every time we look at you. You cannot maintain a relationship past 6 months. It's because your dumbass mindset is wild. A lot of women in this area want to be treated like children. Classic. Y'all don't want to be a partner. You want to be treated like children. I want that man to come in and fund everything that you got going and take care of you and protect you and do all this, do all that. And you're not giving him no benefit aside from refurbished that everybody else in the neighborhood done got. It's not that neighborhood. That's another thing. Let's put that on the table as well. It's 100 women out here that can give him the same type of things that you're giving him or better. You're not special. You're not. What the fuck are you bringing to this table, bro? And that's real. But a lot of them come into the situation like, okay, I'm pretty, I got this, I got pussy out there, I can get in, nigga on. Sure, but you're single every time we look at you. You cannot maintain a relationship past 6 months. It's because your dumbass mindset is wild.
So, the art of adulting, are we raising partners or dating adults?
I feel from watching both of these, I feel like both people in these videos didn't have clear discussions about their expectations before commitment. If they would have had clear discussions about their expectations before commitment, like, okay, all right, let's take it to the street level. All right. Homie came up on one that he thought was nice. She came up on a dude that she was feeling. He had a good job. He talked good. He probably, to her, he probably smelled good. He probably looked good to her. And she probably looked good to him. She wasn't ugly. You know what I'm saying? She was somebody that you could see, most dudes who were looking for that type of thing, find them, put a ring on them. But they probably didn't talk about what happens when they have kids. They just happen to have twins. They probably didn't talk about the fact that, and now mind you, I did do a little bit of research on this one just because I needed to know. Like those things where like you just need to know. I needed to know this time. And so she only worked 2 days a week. She works 2 days a week. He works 5 to 6 days a week, full-time job, pays 95% of the bills. You know what I'm saying? Classic. He pays 95% of the bills. She feels as if she's being gypped. And I must say, I wouldn't be the guy that goes to sleep at 5 o'clock when he came home from work. I actually enjoy my child. And I'm not saying that he doesn't, because he had one right next to him in the bed. So obviously he enjoys kids too, but maybe not to her level of what she thinks that he should be doing. I do think that being a stay-at-home mom, even if you're a majority stay-at-home mom, is a job. I do think that's a job. But that's what everything else is for. I'm pretty sure she has unlimited access from the way that it sounds. I don't think anybody would be talking to a man like that if they didn't have unlimited access to funds and finances. Spend some time with your lady, man. But at the same time, she barking at him. He ain't gonna want to.
I wouldn't say that was barking.
No, not barking, but like, the camera was on, bro. I guarantee you it would have been worse without the camera being on.
It's a fair assumption. That's fair.
I think so.
Let's see. He said classic. Let's see. Green Bay. We got some Packers in here. AJ said, I would leave that type alone. He could be mean by himself. Maturity is everything. Classic, you my brother, no beef. Oh, for sure. I know. I'm just fucking with you. AJ said, definitely agree. James said, it's just Tez been mostly right tonight. I've been mostly in agreement with him. The one time I thought we was arguing, the fool was on my side, man, gaslighting on some other shit. So technically you agree with both of us the whole time. Gotcha. Time said, women really say they don't like asshole men, and I believe that is false. They love them because every baby daddy is a bum from what I hear on YouTube and in real life. Damn, Time. Is that what it is? Kira said, nah, sis is bugging. What's she bugging about, Kira? Already. She said off the rip she was bugging. James said, wow. AJ said, that's crazy work there. James said, she definitely bugging. Says who?
That is not letting me be nice at all. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Nice guys finish last. Now, y'all did it for me, so I'm going to do it too. And now I'm going to say the truth. Let that man alone. Come on. Leave him alone.
Classic.
He's in the house. He's awake. You took a picture of him laying on the couch with his son. The other son's chilling over there. His 2 kids, his 2 parents. You didn't go to work, obviously. You got Steph Curry shirt on. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go to work. You at the house. And from somebody, this is what's great about this. If you were a parent during the pandemic, you truly understand what it means to be at home.
Yeah.
You truly do. And I think the pandemic ruined a lot of relationships because people found out two different things. You either found out that being at home was very difficult, or you found out that being at home was a piece of cake. Say that one more time. During the pandemic, you either found out that being at home was very difficult, or you found out that being at home was a piece of cake. For me, being at home was a piece of cake. I was at home, I had my little daughter. My daughter was little at the time, and I had blast. I didn't have to see nobody. I was working from my home office on my computer all day. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. I didn't have to worry about going to nobody's workouts because sports were effectively canceled. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I was able to get fat. It's a different life when you say I had the privilege of getting fat. I had the privilege of getting fat during the pandemic. You know what I mean? I gained 30 pounds, but I gained 30 pounds because I didn't do shit. I was at home. I cleaned. I changed diapers. I took the dogs for walks. You know, we went to the park all the time. There was nobody there. You know what I'm saying? I saved a bunch on gas because gas was cheap and nobody was going anywhere anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I still was outside working, but that was at night or on the weekends. Like still ain't nobody outside. And in the type of jobs that I was doing, I was by myself most of the time. So again, I had a blast, but I also found out that being at home with the kid all day was not that hard. I found out that changing diapers and doing formula was not that hard. I found out that taking care of the dogs and vacuuming the floor was not that hard. That doing dishes and cleaning the bathroom was not that hard. And I'm not saying that for all the moms that might be hating the fact that I'm saying this. I'm telling you that it went from not being my job to being my job, and I enjoyed it. And matter of fact, if society wasn't the way that it was, I might have just kept doing it that way. It was essentially nice. I had my TV on, I had my computer on, I'm making money, I'm watching this little girl laugh, I'm watching the dogs do their thing, you know. I had a blast. I sat on the porch. Bro, you know how long it had been since I sat on the porch? I sat on the porch during the pandemic and just watched everybody do what they was gonna do. It had been years since I sat on the porch. Any porch. So, hey, all I'm saying is maybe, just maybe, the reason why you don't like doing it is because in your head, you look at it as a have to instead of a get to. And maybe you think that you have something better to do.
Classic.
I didn't look at it that way. I thought it was a blessing that I'd have to deal with nobody, that I could take care of my stuff on my own, that there wasn't a bunch of people outside all the time, and that I got to be at home with my daughter and make money and provide. It was great. It was fantastic. I would probably do it again.
Miss Violet said raising partners. I like that. She answering the question. That's called laziness. Time said Tez, that's called laziness. Roxy said facts, context matters. AJ said you raise children, not partners. Depends. Jazz said facts at AJ. Kira said being a mom and wife can definitely be overwhelming sometimes. But when a man spends 8 to 12 hours climbing 30 feet electrical poles and 400 feet drops, my man coming home to a warm plate and a made bed. Say that. The good women got to be louder.
Classic.
They got to be loud. Appreciate you, Kira, for sharing that. Let these women know. Even though it's hard, it got to be done. James said, yup. James said, at 100 Tez. Cassie said, the pandemic taught me that I love my kids, but do not generally like them. Understandable. Time said, I never known a man that wants to take an unappreciated woman anywhere. She works 2 days out of the week, but if she was paying 90% of the bills, he wouldn't be able to complain about anything. Facts. That's a fact. Tons of Mike said there's cake. AJ said, yes, exactly, Kira. AJ said, at Kira and a hot bath for my man. Time said, Tez, some of my brothers gained 40 to 50 pounds. Yeah, so you was on the low side, Tez. Racehead said,
I mean, I was still outside. I just wasn't like. See, so here's the thing for me. I did like because I talked to you, and the people who do know me, like actually know me, they know that I'm always moving. Like for example, today I had boxing this morning. I had prep for the show this morning. I had to run some errands. I had to cut my hair, did my face, and then I went back to the gym. By the time that was over, and after the gym, I immediately took a call with you. We got the show together. You know what I'm saying? Got cleaned up again, and literally got back on here. And that's on a day like today. My pre-pandemic schedule was boxing, gym, football practice, regardless of whether I was in season or out, indoor or outdoor, and I was coaching at the same time and working. So I did all of that, and I had a little baby at the time. And so to go from not having to do any of that to being in my house with my dogs and my daughter and watching TV and working on my computer and streaming, we were just doing our show. You know what I'm saying? We were just doing our show. Shout out to all the Bensters that are still following me. I appreciate y'all. We were just doing our show from the pandemic on down. I was sitting on my butt. I'm like, the gym closed. The gym didn't reopen until towards the end of the pandemic. The gym was closed. You know what I'm saying? The boxing gym was closed, and then so was my gym where I hit the weights at. They were closed. All the field houses were closed. There was no football. There was no sports. So I was just like, what am I going to do besides? I don't know. I'd already been a multiple time champion, so I was just like, if I never play again, am I going to miss it? I was chilling. I did work on my cars a lot more. You know what I'm saying? They have been neglected. I like to race cars. I worked on my cars a lot more during the pandemic, and I had it. I did a couple of vlogs about that. But other than that, like y'all could see throughout the videos, I was gaining weight. I could, like, when the boxing gym opened back up, I was a lot slower. I was a lot heavier, and I said, I don't like this. And that's what changed my mind was after that. After I realized how slow that I had gotten from gaining weight, eating burgers and stuff that I wasn't supposed to be eating.
Mm-hmm.
I ate a lot of stuff during the pandemic that I wasn't supposed to be eating because Uber Eats was cheap, and they gave everybody free delivery. They gave everybody free delivery for like 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, the pandemic was awesome for me. Shit, I was running like 5 to 10 miles a day. Shit, I was recording music every day. I still got a big ass bank of shit. From the pandemic. These all full hard drives from the pandemic, bro. Like I was recording every day. I was, just rocking out. I'm a cold grinder, dog. So you give me some free time and I'ma just be productive as hell. I tell people all the time, I'm not addictive, I'm obsessive, which means I can stop. I don't want to.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, look, Racehead said dog work. Yeah, I'm just a cold grinder, bro. I'm finna get up and find something to do. I gotta get to it some way. So I don't even feel right if I ain't being productive. Like my last solo trip, I got up every morning and ran like 3-4 miles every morning, like, and just watched the sun come up running. You know what I'm saying? Watch the sun come up over the horizon of the ocean on some different shit. You know?
I want to say I had spent a solid 5.5 to 6 years of like not taking days off.
Yeah,
working 3, 4, 5 jobs, including sports, and it was my daughter was little, bro. It was really nice being able to do everything with her. It was really this. I say all this to say this about this video. She is complaining about a privilege that the majority of women do not have in today's society, and that's being at home to do stuff with your kids and take care of them. If the roles were reversed and where it was customary for men to be at home and take care of their kids, you'd hear a lot less complaining from the men, in my opinion, because when the roles weren't necessarily reversed, but I was at home, it was a different experience, and I enjoyed being at home with my kid. I really did. I really did enjoy it. Dude, the majority of the pictures that I have of my daughter are from the pandemic period because she was with me from the moment that I woke up to the moment that she went to sleep and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours a day. I took her everywhere with me. You know what I'm saying? We got the stroller out and we did do walks, but nothing. You can't go from a pro work. This is why pro athletes, when they slow down, they start to get chunky. People, oh, they put on weight. Their body doesn't know what's going on yet because you've been beating your body up for 25, 30 years. Since you were 10 years old, you've been beating your body up every day. And then you slow down and you gain 20 pounds. You gain 20 pounds in a couple of months. You're like, dang, what's going on? I just retired or I just stopped. That's what happened. And it happened to a lot of them. Go look at all the athletes from back then that had such a hard time. Just about every athlete was a little bit slower if they wasn't playing.
That's fair. That's fair. And I think sometimes they just take a conscious, actual on purpose break. Man, I'm finna chill for a minute. But some people hold on to it. You know, they just keep working out as a lifestyle. I want to see what some of the chat's responses to this question was. Are we raising partners or dating adults? So Roxy said, I think it was a little bit of both. She was letting him know all the things that still need to be done at the house, but she was also talking to him like a child. I mean, here's the thing, though. She worked 2 days a week, so she shouldn't be talking to him about nothing that need to be done at the house.
Classic.
Respectfully. She shouldn't even be bringing up nothing that need to be done at the house. I mean, unless it's some outside shit, cutting the grass.
She said everything she said in the video was stuff that she could have easily gotten done. Please play it. Please play it again. It's only like 20 seconds long. Please play it again.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on.
No, say what you just said.
I'm just saying, as soon as y'all realize the fact that when you get off of work, you don't get to lay down. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to relax. You don't get to go to sleep. Get it out your head. There's still stuff to do. We got laundry. We got trash. We got bottles. We got dishes. We got quality time. We have things to do. Now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock roll around. All right, cool. Go to bed. That's what bed is for. But at 5 o'clock, when you're getting off, you don't get to go to sleep. You don't. As soon as that clicks, it gets together, you'll figure it out.
You about to go viral for this one.
It's a real thing. Because when I get off work, I'm still working.
When did you become in control of my bedtime? Wow! Let me zoom. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Don't tap my phone with it.
And then point one. Uno, dos.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Judging by the size of this bedroom, this is an 8x8 from the looks of it. I can tell basically just from the eyes of looking up what size that crib is. Most cribs are usually around 3.5 to 2.5. You know, 3.5 to 2, but 2.5, like most of them. That's not a giant crib. Let me tell you, how long do you think laundry, dishes, formula, diapers, and then we don't count quality time yet because he just got home at 5. How long do those 4 things take? I can tell you, laundry takes 2 hours. If you only got a couple of loads, it's only them and the baby, so the loads are going to be together. That's just how it works. Unless you just don't do your laundry for a month. If you can afford to not do your laundry for a month because you have all of these clothes, you might be living in excess. Just saying. But if most people do their laundry once a week, most people. Some people do it every other day. I've seen both. But let's face the facts here. 2 loads of laundry is going to take you 2 hours. That's long, the long side. 2 loads of laundry will take you 2 hours. Let's just say that. Dishes shouldn't take you more than 20 minutes. It's just 2 of y'all plus the babies. Right? Trash. That's 5 minutes. Vacuuming, even if you have a big house, 20 minutes. You could have gotten everything you wanted to get done in about 3.5 hours. He been gone for at least 8.
So is he dealing with an adult, or does she need to be raised still?
She's trying to raise him, except she is throwing a tantrum about him doing what an adult does. Okay, personally, my grandfather didn't really do all of that stuff. My grandfather came home from work. My grandmother didn't work. And this is both of my grandmothers. They didn't work. He came home from work. She made dinner. And then he went to go watch Westerns or Kung Fu movies. He hung out with us for a little bit. And then he retreated to whatever spot he wanted to go to. If he wanted to sit in his chair, he sat in his chair. If he wanted to go to his room, he went to his room. And didn't nobody bother him. Nobody bothered him. Nobody cared. This, in my opinion, is a new problem.
Just that new shit, Ted.
Classic.
Yeah, like, to be honest, not even my dad dealt with this. My dad still won't deal with this. Shout out to Tez Senior. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Senior. They don't deal with it. And before y'all say it, you know, my father's wife is very accomplished, as is my mother. Very accomplished. Very accomplished. You know, my mother, I'm not going to talk on them right now, but very accomplished people in both of their respective fields. Very accomplished people. And he still didn't deal with that. So this has to be a new problem. I think she just don't like seeing him relax, because I think she has bad time management skills. 2 babies is difficult. Have you tried 3? Have you tried 4? My mother had 5 kids within a year, 0.2 months of each other, all the way to, from 1 to 5.
Classic.
From 1 to 5, it was always less than 1.5 years. From 1 to 5. For example, me, my brother, and my sister were 1 year apart in consecutive grades. Consecutive grades. We were all in high school at the same time. Just how it is. The other 2 were a little bit younger, but not by much. They ended up in high school with the younger ones. I'm just the oldest. So none of this ever happened. It's like, this is a new problem, bro. This is people that made decisions and not necessarily comfortable with decisions that they made. They didn't have the communication and the conversation before this. And before anybody says it, my parents got married at 20 and 21 in college.
Tom said, Tez, if men could be around their children more, I believe women will have a problem with that too. Insatiable nature. Tez, Linda not going to complain. We are not complainers. If you had a woman that was working 24 hours in a day, paying for everything, she would want her man to work. Let's see. Kira said, AJ, so true. They really are. What AJ say? What AJ say? I agree. That's so sad. Children are a blessing. Okay, let's see. Time was going in. He said, classic, 2 days out of the week. What are we going to do with her money towards any bills? She keeps that money for herself and she's still complaining. Insatiable nature. Time said, Tez, look at her real good. Does she look like she missed her hair appointment? Does she look like she misses getting her nails, her feet done? Does she have single friends? Aisha Curry vibes. Let's see. James said she looked like a stay-at-home wife, but complained about her husband's sleep pattern. Yeah, that's one. I think that's a violation. I don't really feel like a woman should say nothing about a hardworking man's sleep at all. Like, I don't care how inconvenient it get. I mean, if y'all got somewhere to be type shit, I mean, maybe you could find some exceptions, but a hardworking man can go to sleep whenever the fuck he feel like it.
They obviously have a secure relationship because he is laughing about it. And the way that he's laughing, like there was no malice or anger in his voice.
That just mean he got a cold ass side chick.
Classic.
Ooh.
Yeah, when your chick tweaking like that and that shit like overly laughable, like you super duper chill about it, she not irritating you with her complaint, it's because you got that other pussy over there.
Classic.
When a woman being irritating and you get irritated, it's because that's the only one you hit.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah. Like He could be laughing. He could be laughing because they secure, like you said. I'm not just gonna be cynical. He could be laughing because they secure, like you said.
Well, I mean,
or he could be laughing because he has
quality time. And
Huh?
let me tell you the truth. Anytime somebody has to use the term quality time when y'all are already married, she probably doesn't value the time they do spend together. Because think about it, like most guys think, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here because of the human experience, and I have guy friends in the past that I've spoken to, but most guys think being around you is enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I realize it's gonna be a problem on the other side, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Y'all asked me to tell you the truth. That's what I'm doing. Most guys think that being around you is enough. I'm here, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't anywhere else. He was at home, which means he was with her. In his mind, that's enough. What she is discussing is having fun. She wants to have fun. Quality time. She wants to have fun.
Yeah.
What they've been doing, the homemaker life, and just from the way she talks, her diction and her grammar, and how she's moving around right now, the fact that they have newborn kids, I can tell you, her life completely changed after they had those kids. Because pretty much everything she named was about taking care of number one and number two.
I mean, it's supposed to.
She doesn't want that. She didn't think that it was going to change like that.
I don't know, man. I just think women like her, they just begging for the man to take up an amazing, faithful, loyal, wholesome side chick. You know what I'm saying? They encouraging him to do it. Time said facts, classic. He definitely got something on the side because he keeps saying you're gonna go viral with this one. He is too calm. He got a side piece and another state. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about her being in another state, but he definitely probably got he too chill. He too chill. Yeah, like if a woman being completely aggravating and you not getting aggravated, it's because you have something that's sucking the aggravation out of you.
Are you saying that she was being completely aggravating?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the human experience, so we talk about ourselves a bit more than we normally do. But I mean, me personally, I don't like my nerves being got on, and that's by anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get on my fucking nerves. And the thing about me is I'm a direct communicator, so I will tell you you're getting on my nerves, and I would like to end this conversation. But some people, when they want to have a conversation and you tell them you don't, they'll keep trying to have a conversation. Okay, now I'm irritated. You know what I'm saying? And once you become irritating, it don't matter who it is. I don't want to be around. Classic. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. So yeah, like if I'm paying 95% of the bills or shit, she worked 2 days a week, so he paying 100% of the fucking bills. I'm paying 100% of the bills, and you complaining to me about anything? Close your mouth. Classic. Tight.
She probably works weekends too. If you think about it, he's at home with the kids. That means he's working the type of job where he only works Monday through Friday, and she's in this scenario. I would hazard a guess that he takes care of the kids on the weekends, and when she comes home, she's like, "This didn't happen. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. Why are y'all playing?" Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably works to try to teach him. In her mind, she's teaching him that he needs to be this and this and this, and this is what she deals with every day. But like I said before, most fathers that I have seen be with their kids tend to enjoy it. This is why I hate the deadbeat father narrative that all men are deadbeat fathers, because it's not true. I've seen the majority of the fathers enjoy the fact that they're hanging out with their kids, even if it's every day. They enjoy it.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna just say this. I mean, listen. Men who have already married a woman like this and put twins inside of her stomach, he's already at the point of no return. You know what I'm saying? He's at the point of no return. So I'm gonna say this one time, nice and clean. That man deserves a mistress. Classic. I'm gonna say that, and
that
then I'm gonna
involves
leave
a
right
serious question that I have. Then,
yeah.
In this situation, if he looked at her and he said, "Baby, what is it that you need?" and she said, "I need the house clean sometimes because you don't do it all the time. I do it 5 days a week. I need you to do the laundry at least twice a week." And he says, "Okay, I have the solution. I will get you a helpmate. Her name is Tanya." Would she be upset? And why shouldn't she be?
Classic.
Well, I mean, shit. I'm not even going that far, Tez. I'm gonna say, what you gonna do? No, that ass. Okay, all right, bet. So you complaining about having to clean the house, take care of the kids, do the laundry. All right, cool. I'm gonna hire a nanny and a maid. What you gonna do?
What's she gonna do?
No, what you gonna do? What do I have you for? Why are you here?
Classic.
I mean, he obviously enjoys her.
Does he?
He put twins in her and married her.
What that mean? What that mean?
To me, it sounds like he's getting a kick out of it.
I seen men cry tears of regret at the wedding.
Classic.
Dang, that's diabolical.
I seen men cry funeral tears while she walking towards him. Everybody like, oh, he breaking down. He's so in love, man. No funeral tears. I know the difference.
Classic.
Rest in peace to his bachelor lifestyle.
Man, what? AJ said, how do you figure that, Classic? Because you don't owe an ungrateful woman nothing. That's how I figured that, AJ. A man don't owe an ungrateful woman nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. He don't owe her nothing. Loyalty, nothing. Security, nothing. Nothing. An explanation, nothing. He don't owe her shit. A man don't owe an ungrateful woman a damn thing. Nothing at all. That's why he deserves a mistress. He's earned a mistress. He paying 100% of the bills. She worked 2 days out the week. She complaining about having adult responsibilities. He can't win with her. But you know who he can with? That chick on the
Classic.
side.
I believe we spoke about there has to be a path to victory, right?
And there isn't one with her. There isn't one with her, Tez. Money. Kira said, Kira with the 499 super chat, she said, I have never seen a stay-at-home mom not complain in excess and develop jealousy and resentment in her marriage. It's a recipe for disaster.
Classic.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, any woman dealing with me, she gonna put some skin in the game. Off the strength. I don't care if I make $1 gazillion, your ass gonna pay 3 bills. That's a fact. I gotta know it's real.
Classic.
I gotta know it's real. You gotta have some stake in this shit too. Ain't no way around it. Cause listen, if I'm paying 100% of everything, you're not gonna like the version of me you get. If I'm paying 100% of everything, my tolerance is on -2. It's on -2.
Classic.
When I come, if I'm paying 100% of everything, when I come in the crib, I should be able to float through a cloud of ecstasy through this bitch.
Classic.
And I'm not talking about the drugs. I'm talking about metaphorically. I should come home and the door should open like, oh. I should never have to hear a gripe. But I don't care what I did. Don't say nothing. I pay for everybody in this motherfucker to keep breathing.
Classic.
I don't care what I did. I don't care if I farted in my sleep. I don't care what I did. Don't say nothing.
I'm only gonna do this once.
If I pay for 100% of everything, I'll be a monster. I don't even want to pay for 100%. I know I'll be a monster. 100% of everything? Why is you talking to me? Everything you say to me better be positive. Fuck is you talking
Classic.
about? Oh, you did something wrong. How?
Classic.
I know that shit unpopular, but I'm just telling you the truth. Put some skin in the game. I need to know it's real. AJ said, Classic, it's not easy taking care of twins. It's a mutual responsibility to the babies. Yeah, but you can't tell him when he's supposed to get in the game after he getting off a shift and he paying 90% of the bills. You don't get to pick his shift. Like she can't pick his shift at the house.
They're babies. They're babies. And they seem to be well behaved. Yeah. I know we only got a small snippet, but I have experience with children. Let me tell you. They seem to be good kids. The kids could have been more than like 11 months, maybe not even, because they didn't look like they was walking yet.
Yeah. I got you on the music too, Kira, for the super chat. We're gonna get to it. But yeah, no, you're right, Tez.
You know what? You know what? Let's keep it 100.
Oh yeah.
She's unhappy with the results of her choices. She wanted to keep living the lifestyle that he provided before the children.
Classic.
She didn't complain about nothing real. She didn't complain about nothing hard. She didn't complain about nothing time consuming. Those look to be very healthy children. They do not have disabilities that we know about. You know, there are some that develop down the line, but they didn't have any physical disabilities that would cause them to have extra care needed. And she does not look like a distressed or a depressed woman. She just looked like somebody who got up and didn't do nothing but put her hair in a bun today, which is fine. You're at home. You're at home.
Yeah.
But she's unhappy about the result of her choices. She's jealous of the fact that he's gone all day doing work, because to some people, just being out the house is a thrill. And to her, I guarantee you that their money went into their wedding, their money went into her ring, and their money went into being a couple before being parents. Whereas most men don't think that way. Most of us look as marriage as the quote unquote final frontier to manhood. And after you get married, you go do family stuff, you live with your wife takes care of the stuff that she takes care of, you take care of your responsibilities. You know, if you're in, it seems like they had a traditional structure that he provided, but that only worked for her when there wasn't children, because she could be at home 5 days and not have to take care of any kids. She's still going to have time to spend with him because he's got 2 days off where she's not working. You know what I mean? She could still go on trips with people and with him, and they probably had a good time.
Yeah.
But parenthood is not for everybody, y'all. You're complaining about parenthood. You weren't complaining about him. You were complaining to him about him because you don't enjoy parenthood.
Yeah. Make sure at 9 a.m. tomorrow, y'all check out my my drop from the Queen Codes, not from the most recent Queen Codes, but from a previous Queen Codes, where the women actually discuss whether or not modern women complain about regular adulthood responsibilities. That'll be dropping
What
at
did
9.
they say?
Yeah,
Just
that'll
give a snippet. What did they
no,
say?
You know how the Queen Codes be.
Yeah, they told the truth. They told the truth. They don't like it. They don't like it. They
didn't say it that way. They didn't say that.
They didn't say it that way, but you know, I'm condensing it so people can watch it. They didn't like it, y'all.
Okay.
Some of them didn't even like being moms. They kept it 100. They don't like being moms. They don't
Time said Classic is so authentic, and ungrateful woman don't deserve nothing. Like I said, yeah, they don't deserve nothing. Time said there's no victory with her, Tez. Nope. AJ said I was a stay-at-home mom and I love it. They perfect in the they perfect, man. Hold on.
I'm so glad all the perfect people came to join us and not make our job difficult or hard tonight. I appreciate y'all for being as perfect as you have been.
Time said if you ain't going to pay no bills in the house, I'm paying 100%. You better not complain about the kids, the dishes, or even the trash. No, you better just don't complain.
Oh, let me ask the question to the chat and to you. Was she complaining about anything that was difficult?
No. Not, I mean, it's all perspective based, Tez. Anything difficult, if you perceive it to be difficult, if you look at it like, I gotta get up and take care of my kids, versus, oh my God, thank you, God, that my kids are healthy, that I'm healthy, and that I'm able-bodied, and I'm able to get up and go take care of them today. Amen. If you moving like that, then you don't have these complaints when your man get home. If you want some, so if you gotta do it, then you're gonna always have a complaint. If you get to do it, then you're not going to be a complainer. Life hack.
Here's the thing. My daughter's in school. I don't like that my daughter's in school.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on the days where I have my whole day. I don't like when she's in school because I think I could just be hanging out with my daughter. Because that was my little buddy for all of those years. When she was born, I was working nights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I would take her to the field with me, bro, as a newborn. I would take her to the football field with me and she would chill. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, I'm gonna brag a little bit because of the human experience. My daughter's favorite sport is football. You know, if you do know her, she is a gymnast, but her favorite sport is football. She loves football. You know, she likes going to games, she likes watching games, and she likes watching me play. You know, she's not necessarily a player. She doesn't want to touch the football. She don't want to do none of that. She says it's gross. She wants to watch people play football. My daughter loves it. But that's because she's been around the game her entire life. She has watched me play. She has been to my games at other places. She has watched it on television. My daughter loves football. And I'm going to tell you, I miss the days where I just take her with me and I'm in some field house somewhere and she's running around on the artificial turf while I'm training. I miss those days. They were great days. Those are great days. Now she has to go to school and I can't do that. So when I go train somewhere, she can't be there. When I've showed you pictures when she was, or if you actually knew me from back in the day, you knew I used to post them. You know, she'd be at the boxing gym with me on the mat watching me. You know, and a couple of videos that I had posted back in the day, she was right there. That was my quote unquote little boxing coach. She thought she was my boxing coach. One time I took my headgear off and I wasn't whipped. I was tired. And I'm on the ground and I'm like dripping. You know what I'm saying? And she got on the ground next to me. She said, you got to get up, Dad. You can do this. You got another round to go. She didn't know I was done. That's why my hair gear was off. She didn't know I was done. All she know is I keep going back in round after round. You know what I'm saying?
What up, B? Yeah, you summoned them. Yep.
And like I got through I did all of my tasks with this little girl, dude, all of them every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I did all of my tasks with this little girl, and I never complained about it because why would I? I made her. She might not have developed inside of me, but I played a big role in this.
Yeah.
I played a huge role in this, and I didn't miss out on nothing. I didn't miss out on nothing. So I don't know what the complaints are about. I had to do bottles. I had to do diapers. I had to do laundry. I still had to work. I still had to work out. I still had to go to the gym. I still had to go to the boxing gym, the football field, and the gym. All three in a day, all the time. And she was right there with me. Maybe spending the right time with your kids and establishing a hierarchy of authority means that you stand a better chance of them understanding their place.
Classic.
Maybe they will be polite, have manners, and behave in a way that is either man-like or ladylike if you train them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't say that they don't change and they don't get other ideals and that they don't grow up. But while they're children, especially at the level that this lady has them at, they're trainable.
Classic.
They learn fast. They're teachable. And if you show them love while you're doing it, they accept that any correction is love.
AJ said, at Kira, I don't associate with women like that. So when I hear this, it's so sad. Everybody is built differently. Kira said, Tez, will your daughter play flag football? And Kira said, it's true.
I'll answer that question. So my daughter, she tried track and field with my dad in his AAU team, and she decided that she doesn't like to run around in circles, and she doesn't understand why I ever did it or why my dad still coaches it. She says if I'm running, I have to be going somewhere. And this is a little girl. She said that she wants to win a medal, which means I told her if you want to win a medal, then you probably should go for Olympic gymnastics. And so that's what she's doing. If she tells me that she wants to play flag football, she's fast enough and she's probably going to be strong enough. I don't know if she's going to be big enough because some of those girls are huge. I don't know if she's going to be big enough, but I will support her if she wants to do so, especially because they're giving out scholarships for girls playing flag football. And if y'all don't know anything about my family, we're all fast. Some of us a lot faster than others, but we're all fast. The phrase speed kills came from my uncle Cliff Branch, who was in the National Football Hall of Fame. He's one of the fastest guys to ever play the sport. So
classic.
Humble brag on Hall of Famer Cliff Branch, and everything that he did. So I think that she will be fine if she wants to play, but right now she's focused on being a gymnast.
I wanted to answer this. Charmaine, I think this from your chat. I don't see him in my shit. But Charmaine said, then why not just let the one that you have go about her business, then create a real relationship with the one that was once on the side, put her in the seat that she hasn't. Nah. Is this a guy or a female? This on your chat,
I don't
right?
know. That's easily no. That wait, where is that coming from? Sherman,
Charmaine Stewart. Yeah, that doesn't work that way.
No, that ain't one of mine.
Yeah,
That's
I
on
don't
the
know.
vertical. It's supposed to be anybody.
Yeah, it's all good. But Charmaine, it doesn't work like that. So gross dose of reality. Women, close your ears real quick so I don't come off a certain way to y'all. But brother, if this is a man asking this or if it's a woman, it don't even matter. Charmaine, whatever woman that a man is dealing with seriously long term is gonna be a headache. Women gonna tweak. That's one thing I could say about Mr. McBride because he showed up. But that's one thing I can agree with him on when you say all or most, right? Like it don't matter. Like even the most well-behaved, loyal, never gonna cheat on you, all about you woman, she's still gonna get on your fucking nerves as a man. It just is what it is. Like they have cycles and shit, PMS, menopause, whatever, you name it. They're emotionally volatile creatures. If you got a problem with it, you got to blame God. So swapping the one that you got out in the front seat for the one that you got in the back seat ain't gonna do nothing but replace the face of the headache.
We did the code language already.
Yeah, choose your headache.
Video. What she said? She said, "I wanted to be a side chick, not a wife or a girlfriend, because being a side chick was easier. I saw the best in him. He saw the best in me. He never saw my bad days. I only saw his good days. And every time he saw me, I made him happy. And he appreciated me for it. I never wanted to be his girlfriend."
Yeah.
She said being a girlfriend is difficult. Remember, she said that.
I don't know who she is, but
the way in the video, I don't remember her name.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, shit. It's the same thing for men. The most convenient position for a man to play in a woman's life is side dude.
That's and I said that, and so did you.
Yeah, it's the most convenient role you can play. The come when called guy. You don't deal with her when she's got attitudes. You don't have to hear her cry. You don't have to console her. She doesn't have this long, dramatic list of expectations of your ass. You none of that shit. You just pull up, drop dick, and leave. You know what I'm saying? It's a very easy position to play. You know what I'm saying? It's very convenient. So yeah, the whole notion of, oh, why don't you just let her go? It don't matter who you. What I'm saying is, let's just say a man's bride, wife, girlfriend, whatever, that's a position. Whatever woman you put in that position, there are certain pros and cons that come with the person in that position. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it's Yesenia, Jessica, Juanita, Jasmine. It's pros and cons that come with all makes and models of women. Just like they could look at the same for us. Every man come with these said pros and cons. They gon', you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's like the seats in the car. It's like a steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? It might look a little different. Come on, every model though. So it's just the whole. Oh well, why don't you just leave her? And that shit that's not even like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a real thing. But what I'm telling you is, if you end, and there was context to what I was saying. If you in too deep with a woman already. You got twins. You've already married her. You don't have a prenup. And she turns out to be an ungrateful woman and you paying 95 to 100% of the bills. You deserve a mistress. I'm standing on that. Y'all can get biblical and scriptural and tell me, oh, you going to hell. All, man, listen, y'all can do all that. We'll find out how that shit gonna go when we all die. But while you on this earth, you deserve a grateful woman when you breaking your fucking back for your family. You definitely do. And if she's ungrateful, then you let that woman that wants to show you her gratitude extend that. Straight up. I'm going to keep saying it. A man don't owe an ungrateful woman a goddamn thing. I'm going to stand on that. And then y'all can take that shit to the bank. Let them know Classic said it. Straight up. And listen, if she catch you, and she like, why did you do it? You know, I bet you unappreciative. Classic. Look, it's after 12 now. We can go ahead and let it fly a little bit, Tez. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, yeah, you unappreciative. She appreciate me. Yeah.
You think that woman appreciated that man?
Did it sound like it, Taz?
No.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Shit. I mean, look, all cats have the ability to scratch your eye out, watch your eyes. Thank you, Racehead. A. Jane said, I think everything comes with maturity. Nope.
It doesn't.
Nope. It sound good though. It sound amazing. AJ, I ain't gonna hold you. Kira said,
great. It's just not true.
Look, Kira said, I know I'm a pain in the ass, growing and learning every day though. And see, that's all a man can ask for.
Here's what men. Let's keep it 100 here.
Yeah.
Men say, do the benefits outweigh the negatives?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Every man
says,
do the benefits outweigh the negatives? Every man that has his head screwed on straight.
No. I'm with you. I'm just saying pros, cons.
Yeah, pros and cons. Like,
yeah,
there's this thing in life, and I'm gonna explain this to y'all really, really quickly. Okay, there's a thing in life called opportunity cost, and this goes beyond just relationships. Opportunity cost is probably the most misunderstood thing that people don't talk about. The reason why is because, for example, y'all are watching us right now, but we don't look like everybody else does on this platform. The reason why is because we invested in our equipment. We made sure that our equipment was good quality equipment. We continually invest in our equipment. If you guys been watching me for years, I can't even watch some of my old videos from like 2017, 18, because the video sound quality was atrocious. I'm like, dang, this is so ugly to watch. Y'all watched me when I looked like that on screen? Okay, thank y'all. But at the same time, the more you invest in something, the better the quality and the outcome, right? That's how it's supposed to be. The opportunity cost is paid up front, though. You don't just have, 1 million subs or 1 million followers or 1 million views, just because you buy the stuff. But what I'm saying is, you say, if I do buy this stuff, I increase the probability of getting those things because it's easier to watch. You buy a faster computer that can have everything running at the same time. You might have a more cohesive stream because you can add elements to it. That's just the opportunity cost of that. Same thing with cars. Opportunity cost that you're going to pay on a car does include your insurance. It includes good tires. It includes good gas, oil changes. Opportunity cost. To have a car, you got to do this stuff. It's the same thing with relationships. The opportunity cost of relationship is, okay, I could invest all of this money and time and it not go anywhere. But if I invest all this money and time and it does go somewhere, it's a sound investment and I look like a genius. Stock market, even your job. Well, if I put this work in, I'll get this promotion, I win. But if I put this work in and I don't get this promotion, I'm going to a new job, right? I hope though y'all say that.
I mean, AJ said, "Classic. Why the man don't just leave? It don't work.
Men don't leave, bro.
No, they keep removing the context. I just said if a man is already in too deep, that the man in this video has twins with the woman and he's already married the woman, and 9 times out of 10 he probably don't have a prenup. That's called being in too deep. If you have already made kids with a woman and married a woman without a prenup, and then you find out you got an ungrateful woman in your house." There is no just divorce her because you already paying 100% of the bills. So the court ain't gonna be friendly to you in all 50 states. The court ain't gonna be. She's living off of you. So what? I mean, y'all are family for right now. But if you divorce her, she gonna be living off of you because she don't work for real. She got your babies already. They finna take you uptown. They finna do. Yeah. So no. Aside from that, we talking specifically about somebody who's already in too deep like that. If you get this far and find out that your woman is ungrateful, you deserve a mistress. Classic. I'm not finna. Hey, listen. I know men who be like, yeah, I went on ahead and just let her have everything because I just had to. I'm not doing that shit. Y'all on y'all own. I done had women break my heart. I ain't never had one break my pockets. Not gonna happen. Classic. Not gonna happen. Never gonna happen. We finna be together forever. If I gotta give you half of my shit, definitely gonna do us part. Classic. Straight up legal separation, but I'm not. If I got to pay you monthly, allegedly, check the brakes. Classic. I'm not doing it, folks. I'm not doing
this. Says that women initiate 69% of divorces. The likelihood of a husband leaving is roughly 14% or less. What this is saying is the men don't leave. Even when it's not ideal, they're not leaving. They're already invested. They have this glimmer of hope that it could be better tomorrow.
What up, Too Tight? Yep.
Too Tight's in here. What's up, man? The men aren't leaving. So this narrative of dudes leaving and never coming back is just not real. It never was real. It was never real. It was a story that people told somebody when it didn't work out between y'all.
Yeah. I mean, it's a few different reasons why we don't leave, but specifically when you already married, like Race had said, that's when it's cheaper to keep her. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Nah. No. Especially if you ain't making no bread too. I'd rather listen. I'm this petty. If I'm paying 100% of the bills, and I'd already made babies with you, and I'd have married you without a prenup, and I can't be with you no more, and I want to divorce you, I would rather pay all my bread to the lawyers and tie shit up in court beyond what you can afford, just to make sure I win, and pay lawyer fees instead of paying her. Yeah, I'd rather pay the lawyer instead of her. I know y'all, oh yeah, that's bogus because she got your kids. Oh no, what you think we in court for? I'm definitely fighting for custody.
I'm only gonna do this once.
I pay all the bills. She can't take care of these babies without no money. Why would y'all take the money from me to give to her when y'all could just give me the kids? That don't make no sense. Y'all gonna take my money so she can afford to take care of the kids when you could just give me the kids. Yeah, we finna be back. We finna be back next month, and then we gonna be back next month, and then we gonna be back next month, and then we gonna be back next month until I get my way up in this motherfucker. Ain't nobody man. Come on, man. Come on, man. No, G, y'all listen. Motherfuckers been getting had by females since biblical times and before. Y'all finna keep going for it? No way. Not me. Y'all on y'all own. I seen grown men cry. I went with a buddy of mine. I went with a buddy of mine to child support court for his situation. Again, I don't have them problems. For his situation, I seen them dudes going up there, man, I'm talking about getting hit over the head.
Classic.
Oh my God. I'm talking about getting toe up, Tez. Yeah, we're gonna 30% of this goes towards 30% garnishment. This goes towards your child support and your back due this and I'm talking about the judge just listing it off. 30% garnishment. Is that legal?
Classic.
I thought you couldn't garnish past a certain amount. They said, oh no, this for the kids. When it's kids, that shit ain't necessarily.
You want to know a fun fact about that?
I'm only gonna do this once.
So rent in America, as well as the mortgage rates, they've all gone up. They want you to be able to make 3 times the amount of money. If they're taking 30-something% of what you're making, then you don't make 3 times what you need to live.
Right.
Anywhere. Does not matter. This is why the majority of them end up with roommates.
Mm-hmm.
This is why the majority of them either they try to get married again real fast or get them a live-in girlfriend. Because they can no longer afford on their own income to live anywhere. Whereas the other person, not only do they here's the other thing. Ladies, let me ask y'all a question. Why don't y'all put the deadbeats on child support the way y'all do to the guys that bust their asses? You know how many people that say I ain't never put him on child support? He ain't got nothing anyway. Okay, so the guy that got all the stuff because he works hard, you're gonna ruin his life?
30%. Yeah. Shit. Hey, look, what she say? She said, AJ said, so you rather be miserable. No, you're not miserable with an A1 side chick. There's no misery. There is no misery. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and give away some free game. This one for the ladies, because I'll be giving free game to the fellas. So I gotta give some free game to the ladies. Ladies, you want to know if your dude got an A1, not if he got a side chick, because you can't tell if all men got side chicks, especially if it's some mid shit. But if you want to know if your man got an A1 side chick, I'm telling you right now, the first sign is you will no longer be able to get on his nerves. Every time you try to gaslight him, fail.
Classic.
Fail. It don't work no more. He don't need to be mad like that. He don't need to be mad like that. You be tweaking, you be complaining. Yeah, babe, I'll fix it. I'll get to it. Don't worry about it. He tearing the shit out of it. He tearing Stephanie ass up over there. Yeah. You can't get on his nerves no more. When that mistress on point, Tez, I'm lying.
Nope.
Yeah. Got me and working at Forest, signing prenups out here. Yep. She said, at Classic, you funny, but I do agree with your points you making. Can't argue with it for sure. You know, hey, look, I'm just trying to keep it all the way real. James said I was lying earlier. Racehead said, ask in too deep. He described his partner sleeping and crying on his couch. Yeah. His homie sleeping and crying on his couch after a harsh divorce. Yep, not being able to afford to live on his own and shit. I know a dude who went through a harsh divorce, man. He said he was sitting on the toilet with a blick and he said he had a blick and some pills trying to figure out which way he wanted to go.
Classic.
And I asked him, I said, what kept you here? He said, man, I thought about my daughter. I said,
that's what did it for me.
He was finna get up out of here, bro. I ain't even talking, for the record, I'm not talking about Tez. But yeah,
I mean, you know, some people took it upon themselves to say some things about me. And at that point, it's like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live my life. I went through a tough time, you know, with that situation. That what he was talking about wasn't me. No, I'm a little neater than that. But there's a decision that you have to make. My decision was, yeah, I love my kid and I love myself so much that I would not want to deprive y'all of being able to see me and talk to me and experience, you know, the greatness that I am. Why would I take that from the world when, you know, the Most High blessed this world with me? So, you know, there was that. And then there was there is a better day coming up. I talked about this during Men's Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot let somebody get on your nerves at all. Like, you got to stop. You got to put an end to that. And if it means leaving, you got to leave. You're going to pay some money, though. Just letting you know that. You're going to pay some. If you went through marriage and children or even just the children, you're going to pay. Yeah. If you're a decent person with a decent job, you're going to pay. Unless you Rodney. Rodney ain't never got put on child support.
Right. Kira said, I have always hated the way men get treated in family courts. It don't even cost that much to raise these kids. I'm talking about they be getting, it's excessive. AJ said, when I broke up with my ex, I let my ex keep the kids and I pay him child support. My piece is everything. And he keep crying about it. Hey, listen, AJ, you just got to know how rare you are, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to know. I respect. I ain't gonna never disagree with your lived experience, but you just got to know how rare it is. You feel me? Like,
family court is one of the worst things you can ever go through.
Man, listen, bro.
They treat you like you a deadbeat. You got to raise that kid, and they don't care.
Gee, that man, when I seen that man with tears in his eyes, and this was what we would call an alpha male. That man had tears in his eyes. He said, man, he said, let me tell you something. He said, before you judge me and think that I'm weak or something. I said, I don't think that. He said, no. Just let me tell you something. He said, what does a man do? What is a man to do when he's been stripped of his resources to where he can't even move on? He said they stripped me of my resources so bad that I can't afford to move on. He said, you know what I'm saying? He said, what is a man to do?
It was funny because I started working in bars and clubs, and people would see me working in the bars and the clubs, like they do lots of, you know, athletes. And they asked me, why are you even here? And I didn't tell them what was going on with me. When they take every dime you have, so what they do, the first thing they do is they put a lien on your checking accounts. Not one of them, all of them. They put a lien on your checking accounts. And however long court is going on for, that's how long that lien lasts for. You might not have any money for months. And so every time you go to court, they look at you in the face and they offer you something ridiculous because they know that you need a little bit of money to survive. And so here's the thing, you know, in most of these situations, separations and divorces, she usually gets the house or it's liquidated. Liquidation sucks because you know you're not going to get shit for it. They're gonna sell to the first buyer. They're gonna lowball them because it's court ordered to sell. You have to. It's a sell by date, for example. You know what I'm saying? They say, "Oh, you got 28 days to sell this house." That's a closing time. It's a closing period for most houses. You got 28 days to sell this house. You know what I'm saying? So you really just, hey, you're gonna list it. Hope somebody buys it right away. Otherwise, you broke. Essentially, even if you got money in the bank, you are broke. And so, why do you think Bezos agreed to give her as much money as he did? He gave her like $60 billion.
Yeah.
And then you know what he said in public?
What?
She deserves this money.
Crazy as hell.
He said that. She
I know.
deserves it.
Hell no.
So then what they do is when you go up there and you start telling them about because they make you speak, even if you have a lawyer present. And when you tell them what you got going on and how hard it is for you to do anything because you don't have any money because they took all your money, they basically say, boo-hoo, y'all should have made it work.
Classic.
And they blame you. What about your kids? Well, and then they make you pick. They make you pick all of the days. Well, whose house she gonna be at on this holiday? I don't know what Christmas looks like in 2036. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows what that looks like? You got to pick. You got to pick. And then in the worst cases, they slap you with a moving restriction. You have to be living within 35 miles of this child to get this much custody. So if you want shared custody, 50-50 custody as it's called, you want 50-50 custody, you want 50-50 decision-making skills, you can't move 35 to 45 miles away, or otherwise you're in violation of them, and they could arrest you for breaking a court order. It's crazy work. Men get destroyed. You were there, you saw it. Not for me, but for him. You know, men get destroyed. I saw dudes get smacked upside the head. And I'll tell you this. I watched 3 guys end themselves. And when I remember going back to court, and this is the moment that it woke up for me because I made it through. I remember one of my last court dates when I got there. I watched 3 different quote unquote families go up there, and the lawyer came to represent his estate because he took his own self off the grid. He couldn't do it anymore. Three different dudes on the same day. On the same day. And the judge, I had a lady judge. The judge, she didn't care one bit. She kept going like the dude's worked out. She talking about the dude like he's still there, talking to his lawyer about his estate. How we're gonna divvy this up. Divvy? The man's cold in the ground. You talk about divvying up his estate. I just saw this guy last month, Classic. I talked to him in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
For the purposes of this conversation, I'm going to call him Bob. Bob's not here anymore. Bob's kids will never see Bob again. All because this judge had no compassion. All because the law has no compassion for anyone's life. They want to take it all from you. So that's why I tell dudes practice discipline. Hey, just because it's fine don't mean go do that.
Mm-hmm. Amy said, this is a great conversation. Honestly, men do go through a lot, and it's always the decent men who get put through the most, but it's all about choices. Let me tell you something. Speaking of choices, I am so grateful that I didn't bust in the wrong chick.
Classic.
Well, I mean, it's still the wrong chick if it's your wife. I hate to say that because that took me a long time to reconcile with people, is the people who say, well, that's my wife. I'm like, look, it's the easiest. This goes beyond relationships, guys. So, but try to relate this to relationships and other parts of life. There's only one person to blame for anything in my life. There's only one person to blame, and that's me, because I exist and it happened in my life. So, in order to take power over all the things that have happened, I say, what role did I play in today? It does not mean that I caused the problem. It does not mean that the problem did not happen on its own. It's just what role did I play in today? And that gives me power. It gives me power. And in the case of dating, I'm a little bit more scrupulous and maybe you can say harsh or strict about the people that I let in when it comes to me, because I overlooked a lot of things that I shouldn't have overlooked to get to that point. Remember the rule that we talked about earlier, opportunity cost?
Yeah.
I was paying a very high opportunity cost for a very average yield. And if I would have known that back then, I was much younger and much dumber. If I would have known about opportunity cost and what I was, the price that I was paying to get what I was getting, I probably would have paid a lower price or not chose against it at all. The ROI is important, return on investment. You know what I'm saying? The ROI is important. And if you don't look at it that way, I feel bad for you. Or I'll see y'all after y'all court cases. So shout me down if you want to, but I'll see you after your court cases. And then you guys let me know how it was and why you wish you would have listened to me when I told you about this the first time.
Nasty.
I'm just being honest.
Nah, for sure. Listen, I trust me, bro. I get it. That's why I like condoms. I like condoms.
They're there for a reason.
Yeah, Trojan man. Yeah.
I mean, there's a high percentage of people who got married because they got pregnant.
Hey, look, man. Look, God bless y'all. I can't. Are we raising partners or dating adults? I think it's a little bit of both, man.
It is a little bit of both.
Answer is in the middle. Racehead said every child is a gift. How many look at their children as such? I don't think every child is a gift. I told y'all that already. That's
classic.
There's children of the corn out there, and there's kids that I won't let my daughter be around. I don't think them kids are gifts. I think they're little demons disguised as human beings or shapeshifters or something.
No, for sure. For sure. We got a dope question of the day, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna save it for my show tomorrow.
You don't want to do it?
Nah, I'm ready to rap. I still gotta release these videos, bro. I got some more things I gotta do.
I got 2 in the chamber.
Yeah, and I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go. I gotta get a massage, and I got infrared sauna. So I got some self-care in a few hours, bro.
Hey, you gotta get that massage, man.
She said, "Damn, y'all. Oh, y'all want me to? They want me to do the question." She said, "Damn, Kira,
they do
take it up with the creator above my pay grade." Yeah, why y'all laugh?
They want the question.
It is both. Yeah. Kira said, "Damn, y'all. Why you say damn?"
They want the question, bro.
They want the question. Every child is a gift. Probably because we said every child ain't a gift. Yeah, they not. They're not. Some little demon babies running around this motherfucker. AJ said, "Good night, great show, Classic and Tez. Appreciate it. No, we gonna say the question. G, I ain't got it because look, the question's so good. We'll be here another hour, bro. I ain't got another hour for you, Tez.
Hey, y'all, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do need to sleep too at some point.
See what I'm saying? You was finna make that decision against your better judgment, bro.
I was gonna do it for them.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we don't tell the chat no, but the chat tired too, bro. It's 1 in the morning for them too. 2 for some of them. 2 o'clock.
No, our chat don't sleep.
Shit.
Our chat don't sleep. I be getting messages at 4 o'clock in the morning. People commenting on videos from last month.
She said the kids. Oh yeah. It's some terrible little kids running around. Be blessed and stay safe. You know we gonna do it. But yeah, make sure y'all tap in with the Raw Society Coalition. Y'all see the channel scrolling across the bottom of the screen. The only 3 names missing are Uncle Plug TV, Plug spelled with 2 G's, Souls of Thought, Souls spelled like the bottom of your shoe, and Conversations with Soft Rain. I've been working with Soft Rain on something, so I think she gonna have something real special for y'all coming up real soon. And I think y'all really gonna appreciate it because I know y'all been looking for more rain. So we gonna try to bring y'all more rain all the time. Kira said 211 to be exact. Right. Yeah, it's 111 where I'm at. Tez, put the ones up.
Hey, it's the one. Hey, I'm gonna ask you if you don't mind.
Huh?
Hey y'all, I am trying to reach the goal. I want to be monetized like this man to the left. If y'all could, after we get off, go to the Tez Down channel. If you haven't been there before, give me a subscribe.
Oh yeah, please go to the Tez Down.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah. Amy said at the Classic Codes, good night, y'all. Got me rolling, no lie. No lies told. Straight demon spawn out here running around. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta look at the parents. You know what I'm saying? Them kids ain't no blessing. Look at the motherfuckers.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Too tight. We'll be here when y'all get back. No, we gonna tune in for sure. Already. Yeah, I got a sports stream tomorrow, so we're gonna be talking some boxing tomorrow. Too tight. So look for that. And then I'll probably do I don't know if I'm gonna do my regular show, but we also have Red Room tomorrow night too. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody stay locked in. But the question of the day is dope, but it's one of them one. It ties in with today's episode. It's just we just not gonna have time.
Y'all spent 50 minutes on the icebreaker.
Yeah.
Thanks, AJ.
TC Harlem said these kids nowadays be animals, especially around high school age. AJ said, I got you, Tez. Yeah, they're gonna subscribe, they're gonna tap in. But yeah, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, man, for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic. Yeah.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm a hand to my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't have farted. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before I ever rewarded. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times.